And now we're ready. You know, now we're coming with all energy, not like this fucking pussy right here. Peace and love. What was all that fucking shit that you were talking about back then? Look, now this guy's nervous. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And I hope you don't have no fucking excuses, because you look scared as fuck right now. To be honest, you can smile, you do all the fuck you want, but watch. When you step into that ring this Saturday, that's El Monstro's world, and you're gonna see exactly what the fuck I'm made of.
Is that dog or monster? What the hell? Is that dog or monster? What do you mean, bro? I mean, this name, the monster, is bullshit. Really bullshit. You don't have to announce monster.
Tú vas a mirar quién es el monstruo el sábado, pendejo. You're gonna see who the fuck the monster is.
Lo mismo que te voy a decir a ti después de la pelea, papi. Lo mismo que te voy a decir a ti después de la pelea. Sí, para que ya, porque te estoy hablando mucho de para que te la metas donde todo el sopa, papá. Te lo voy a decir aquí de ahora.
You talk a lot, but we'll see what happens after the fight. We'll see what happens after the fight. Keep talking.
We're here. This Saturday. There ain't no more talking. You're gonna see what's up this Saturday.
Two undefeated warriors. One ring. Zero room for error. This Saturday at T-Mobile Arena, David Benavidez and David Morrell Jr. collide in a light heavyweight showdown that promises pure violence. The press conference just lit the fuse. Now we're waiting for the explosion. Strap in as we break down why this might be the fight of the year. Join us as we unfold the drama from an explosive press conference that has the boxing world holding its breath. The undercards, stacked. The stakes, sky high. The question is, who will still be standing when the dust settles? A man who doesn't just fight, he hunts. His fists have carved a path of destruction through the super middleweight division, twice claiming the WBC crown. But even monsters have their demons. A cocaine scandal in 2018 and weight management issues threatened to derail his legacy. Yet, like all great warriors, Benavidez rose from his ashes, more fearsome than ever. I'm going to hurt him every round. Benavidez growled at the press conference, his eyes burning with intensity. I've fought better fighters than him. The message was clear. He sees Morrell as just another stepping stone. But stepping stones can sometimes become mountains. 11 fights, 11 wins, 9 knockouts. What he lacks in experience, he makes up for in pure boxing artistry. While Benavidez bulldozes, Morrell dissects. His footwork, poetry. His counterpunching, lethal. Even in his challenging light heavyweight debut against Kalajdzic, Morrell proved that technique trumps turbulence. The monster. Morrell scoffed at the press conference, a slight smile playing on his lips. I'm here to end the myth. The Cuban's quiet confidence speaks volumes. He's not here to survive Benavidez. He's here to slay him. 2 undefeated records. 2 contrasting styles. 2 men on a collision course with destiny. Only one question remains. Will it be the monster's might or the tactician's touch that prevails? The press conference erupted into a battlefield of words and ego as Benavidez and Morrell faced off. What unfolded wasn't just promotion, it was personal warfare, raw and unfiltered. They all say I'm the best after they fight me. Benavidez sneered, his words dripping with contempt. The Mexican monster wasn't just attacking Morrell's record. He was dismantling the very foundation of his opponent's rising stardom. Each word was calculated. Each jab aimed at Morrell's psyche rather than his chin. But Morrell, he answered with action. In a moment that electrified the room, the Cuban warrior hurled his belt at Benavidez, a gesture that spoke louder than any trash talk. I'm here to destroy your reputation, Morrell declared, his eyes locked on his target. This wasn't just about winning. This was about demolishing a legend. The psychological chess match intensified with each exchange. Benavidez, the seasoned champion, wielded his experience like a weapon, painting Morrell as just another name on his hit list. His arrogance wasn't just for show. It was armor forged from 29 victories. Meanwhile, Morrell's calculated aggression targeted something deeper, the very myth of El Monstruo. By challenging Benavidez's persona, he wasn't just fighting the man. He was fighting the monster's mystique. The belt throw wasn't just theatrics. It was a statement. Your reputation doesn't scare me. The mental warfare reached fever pitch as both men laid their strategies bare. Benavidez, attempting to plant seeds of doubt in the younger fighter's mind, while Morrell worked to crack the champion's seemingly unshakable confidence. In boxing, where the battle is won in the mind before it's won in the ring, these psychological shots could prove as devastating as any physical blow. As the dust settled on this verbal sparring session, one thing became crystal clear. When these two finally meet in the ring, it won't just be about titles or records. It's about two undefeated warriors, each believing they're destined to break the other's will. The only question is, whose mind will crack first when fists replace words? When the bell rings this Saturday, it's not just pride on the line, it's destiny. The victor between Benavidez and Morrell won't just claim another win. They'll secure a golden ticket to boxing immortality, a shot at the undisputed light heavyweight crown. The chess pieces are already moving as these warriors prepare for war. Veterans Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol are set to clash in their own epic rematch next month. The winner of Saturday's battle becomes the hunter, lying in wait to challenge whoever emerges as the undisputed king. It's a domino effect that could reshape the entire division. Think about it. This isn't just about adding another notch to an undefeated record. This is about legacy, about joining the pantheon of greats who've unified one of boxing's most storied divisions. The light heavyweight throne has been home to legends, and now it awaits its next heir. The timing couldn't be more perfect. As Beterbiev and Bivol enter the winter of their careers, a new spring approaches. Benavidez and Morrell represent boxing's next generation, young, hungry, and ready to seize their moment. They're not just fighting for today, they're fighting for tomorrow's headlines. The boxing world holds its breath because everyone knows what's at stake. This isn't merely a stepping stone, it's a launching pad. The winner doesn't just get a title shot, they get the chance to become the face of light heavyweight boxing for the next decade. In a division steeped in history, Saturday night could mark the beginning of a new chapter. For these undefeated warriors, this fight represents more than just another victory. It's their chance to claim their place in boxing history. When the dust settles, one man will stand at the gateway to greatness, ready to usher in a new era of light heavyweight supremacy. The question isn't just who will win, it's who will lead boxing's next generation into the future. As the hours tick down to fight night, the stakes couldn't be clearer. This isn't just another fight. This is where legends begin. This is where the future of light heavyweight boxing will be written. And for Benavidez and Morrell, this is their moment to prove they're not just part of the conversation, they're ready to lead it. While Benavidez and Morrell may be the headline attraction, the undercard is a treasure trove of boxing brilliance that deserves its own spotlight. From settled scores to new rivalries, every bout promises to add fuel to an already blazing night of combat. The air crackles with anticipation as Brandon Figueroa and Stephen Fulton prepare to reignite their rivalry. Their first dance in 2021 was poetry and violence, a symphony of leather and will that left fans breathless. Now Figueroa, the human tornado, hungers for redemption, his volume-punching style ready to overwhelm. But Fulton, the chess master of the ring, aims to prove his previous victory was no stroke of luck. Their clash isn't just a rematch, it's destiny demanding an encore. The super lightweight division will witness thunder as Isaac Pitbull Cruz collides with Angel Fierro in a battle that screams Mexican warfare. Cruz, wearing his recent loss like armor, brings his trademark bulldozer style to the ring. Across from him, Fierro stands ready to carve his name into boxing history. When these two light the fuse, expect the arena to explode with action from the first bell. It's not just a fight, it's an inevitable storm. Jesus Ramos Jr., carrying the weight of an undefeated record, faces his toughest test in former world champion Jason Rosario. Youth meets experience in this junior middleweight showdown. Ramos stalks his title dreams, while Rosario seeks to reclaim his former glory. It's more than a crossroads fight. It's a clash between boxing's present and its future. The card runs deep with talent, featuring rising stars who could steal tomorrow's headlines. Keep your eyes locked on the featherweight war between Mirko Cuello and Christian Olivo, two hungry lions ready to prove their worth. In the middleweight realm, Yonli Hernandez and Angel Ruiz promise to add their own chapter to the night's drama. This isn't just an undercard, it's a festival of fighting spirit. Each bout carries its own story, its own dreams, its own potential for greatness. From established warriors seeking redemption to hungry newcomers chasing glory, every fighter steps into the ring with everything to prove. While the main event may crown the night, these warriors will ensure that every moment leading up to it blazes with boxing brilliance. For true fight fans, this card is a feast, a celebration of everything that makes boxing beautiful. When the lights dim and the first bell rings, be ready for a night where every bout could be the one people talk about for years to come. Because in boxing, sometimes the greatest stories are written before the main chapter begins. Get ready to witness history unfold this Saturday as David Benavidez and David Morrell Jr. battle for light heavyweight supremacy. Prime Video pay-per-view brings you this explosive showdown for $79.95, with the main card igniting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Mark your calendars for the main event ring walks, expected around 10 p.m. Eastern Time, when two undefeated warriors will finally settle their score. But why wait for the fireworks? Prime Video's got you covered with free preliminary fights streaming live. It's the perfect appetizer before the main course of combat that awaits. Every punch, every moment, delivered straight to your screen. This isn't just another fight night. It's a pivotal moment in boxing history. The future of the light heavyweight division hangs in the balance. Will it be the raw power and experience of El Monstruo Benavidez that prevails? Or will Morrell's Cuban craftsmanship write the next chapter in boxing story? The stage is set. The fighters are ready. History awaits. Now it's your turn to be part of this incredible journey. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Who walks away with their undefeated record intact? Will it be Benavidez's monster-like pressure or Morrell's technical brilliance that claims victory? And hey, if you're as passionate about the sweet science as we are, join our boxing family by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. Every punch, every knockout, every historic moment, we've got you covered with the best boxing content around. Together, let's celebrate the heart and soul of this magnificent sport. See you at Fight Night.